Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Oh, shucka. What's going on, people?
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
Okay. What y'all got up? How you doing?
Post-homecoming recovery.
Yes, I agree. Post-homecoming recovery. We love doing it. We love everybody that came through. Shout out to Savannah State, the Deltas. Happy anniversary, 30th anniversary.
Delta Nu.
All your Delta News.
Zero.
Congratulations to all of y'all. Y'all showed out. Y'all had we felt welcome. And everybody that came to the house, that's what we do. We cook. We enjoy each other's company. We tell stories. Everybody was talking about the gumbo. They were talking about the lamb. The only thing I didn't make was that coconut rice. That's the only thing I didn't get a chance to do. But everything else, the mac and cheese, everybody, when they leave in the house, they're talking about it. It was great to see Coach Stud, Julius Hall, Jay, B. Brown, you know what I'm saying? And not Bobby Brown, Bernard Brown, and his brother. So it was cool. Chandra, she is a firecracker. Love her. So we do this, we do that every year. Also, I was looking at the clock. I was looking at the dates from last year. This makes 1 year since me and her been on. This makes at least 1 year since we've been on this show, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Everybody we met here is like family, and everybody that joins us, that come and watch us, I appreciate that. We treat y'all like family. It's just nothing but love. Too bad Savannah State lost. It would have been an icing on the cake for me. I mean, it would have been icing on the cake.
First of all, I want to thank
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to thank Coach Trish and Coach Fresh, for the hospitality. I felt welcome. You had never personally met me before, but as I walked in the door, it was like I had been at every one that y'all had, And seeing all your frat sisters get together, the many, many years y'all was there at Savannah State, it was just a beautiful setting, I really enjoyed it, and I thank y'all for inviting me. And my word, I won't miss another one. I promise to get there at least by Friday, possibly Thursday. And we're going to ride the whole weekend.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
Y'all some wonderful people, man.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
And thank
They were faking.
y'all.
Tisha was faking.
And also, shout out to the state of Savannah, and I enjoyed it. It was a getaway that we both much needed, and
We lost him.
I hope he called that cable company and told him he ain't paying because he ain't getting no service. Because the service is horrible. Yeah, so I don't know what's Coach
Araya Scott, welcome.
What Coach Jamal has on the schedule for us, but I think he has some HBCU stuff. Let me see what it is first, since he ain't here and he gonna leave us to do everything. HBCU homecoming hits different for Chad Johnson. Chad Ocho Cinco. Chad Ocho Cinco. Was that the first one? Oh, we already talked about homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
So, what say you on the Chad Ocho Cinco, Fritz?
Chad Ochocinco, he's just saying homecoming is a little bit different for him. I was just looking at the stuff that was sent out. I didn't get a chance to read it, but it looks like he's more humble with it to go home. You know what I'm saying? A lot
Well,
of
he didn't go to a HBCU, so he got to experience the HBCU homecoming this year. So he talks about pretty much the difference from going to a regular school atmosphere versus going to a HBCU. You know, HBCU atmosphere is lit,
Yeah, because he went to Miami, didn't he?
right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's why
yeah.
he said it hit different,
Oh yeah, you got to know it's different.
right?
You got a bunch of knuckleheads uh, uh, walking around acting, falling all over everybody at the Miami game.
Right. And with an HBCU, everybody family.
yep.
Right.
Everybody has that warm, welcome feeling. You feel like you'd have known everybody forever. Like, Coach Stott said, that's just the people that look like us get it.
That I agree with her on. If nobody don't know about the homecoming for HBCU, you need to check out one or two, because every year I've gone to Savannah State, it's been a ball every year. We only missed one, that was the pandemic. After that, every year is always lit, and we always do something different every year. And it's like right now, everybody's trying to see if we're gonna plan for next year, what it's gonna be like next year. You know what I'm saying? But I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. When you get on campus, everybody's there. Everybody's from different. First thing first, everybody's coming from all over the country. They're coming from all over the country, all over the world, and they come to experience that HBCU culture. And if you never had it before, Chad, you got it now. You got to keep doing it more and more from here on in, because I can speak from firsthand. The first time I went there, this guy hit me on my chest. I guess he thought I was gonna back up. He hit me on my chest hard like 3-4 times. He's like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he thought he knew me out there. Everybody's like, "Did you know him?" I said, "Nope, never met him in my life." But that was more love. You know what I'm saying? That was love.
I even thought you knew him.
Say it again.
I even thought you knew him the way he greeted you.
Yeah, that's the HBCU experience and culture that people don't know about. Because the dude, you would think I knew him, and we haven't seen each other in 30 years. And my girl's like this, "You know him?" Everybody's like, "You know him?" I said, "No." "Boy, he should look like he knew you." I said, "But I didn't. I just took it as love. Took it as love. Didn't do anything different. Didn't diss him. Didn't do anything like that. Took it as love." And it's good to be like, I don't know how to explain it to people, but it's more family and love. Everybody's walking around, no disrespect to nobody. Everybody's having a good time. There's nothing getting out of hand. So it's more love. And there's people like us that look like us having fun. That's what people don't understand. You wear that shirt. I wore the shirt Savannah State coming through the airport, or you coming for homecoming. Or that experience, like, everybody's into it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's into it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that.
Yeah, HBCU homecomings are a little bit better.
For sure.
It's a little bit better, and and if you don't go to one of the ones where it gets out of hands, where they let the youngsters act of fool, then you good because we're much more mature. Those ones that go to the college or went to college or got just a go there are just much more mature. And that you don't have that crazy crowd. Mm-hmm.
Well, those who you are watching, it's nothing like the experience and atmosphere of a HBCU game, especially a homecoming H games. Florida State and Miami rivalry, Florida State and Florida rivalry, Florida and Georgia rivalry, but nothing compete with the atmosphere of a HBCU homecoming game. And not only that, the Bayou Classic, which me and brother-in-law is going to Thanksgiving Day, which he got me into last year. Man, now you talking about something up there in Louisiana, New Orleans. It's just a great atmosphere, like Coach Fritz say. Everybody's just loving on each other, and it just, as a word I like to use, you could just let your hair down, for that weekend now, and I just love it, man. I love that HBCU culture, man. It ain't nothing like it. Nowhere. And like you say, people come from all over the world to attend those. Especially alumni coming back, I walked past several, guys who attended and hadn't seen each other in years. But it was like the way they embraced, like you said, the guy that embraced Coach Fritz, you thought Fritz actually knew him. But that's that atmosphere, that's that culture of people that looks like us. Man, I love it. If you ain't experienced it and you're listening, get you one. Get you some of that experience. It's like no other.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Chad
Yes,
Johnson
sir.
played at Oregon State also.
He played at Oregon State.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where he left from?
Yeah, wasn't he there first? I can't hear you, Coach Stud.
I said, I just know off the tip of the dome it was Oregon State. I don't know, did he transfer in from somewhere there or did he leave there?
I thought he left
I
there
know.
to go to Florida. I could be wrong. Fritz, I'm surprised you don't know.
For which one?
For Chad, the school he went to before he got to Florida.
I didn't follow him when he went to school. That's one of the things I don't know where he went to school first. I just know where he ended up.
Where did he end up at?
Hold on.
Yeah, was that Florida State? No, that wasn't Florida State. Was that University of Florida? One of them Florida schools.
He went to Miami, man.
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah, he's a Miami guy.
So I see that video Jay
No, he
put up.
started at Oregon State, and then he went to Langston University and then Santa Monica College.
Oh, okay.
According to his Wikipedia, he never played for the University of Miami.
He never played for Miami?
Nope.
I could have sworn that boy went to Miami.
Santa Monica.
He's from there though, isn't he?
Yes, he's from Miami.
Okay. Okay. Next subject. What was it that Jamal had for us?
That video.
Our Black Media Live.
Mm-hmm. We'll probably have to wait for him to pull that up.
I was laughing at something that Jamal just had said. I was laughing at that. Anthony Richardson. What's y'all thoughts on Anthony Richardson? They benched him, right?
Yes.
Okay, give me your thoughts on it. Go ahead, Tish.
I don't think it's a bad thing that they benched him. I think he's still getting acclimated to the adult life, playing with grown men. learning how to manage his emotions and time and feeling and all of that. And he's still learning. Remember, he didn't really get to play last year. And now that the focus is on him and the expectations are there, I don't think he was really ready for it. So I don't think it's a bad thing that he's benched. I think he needs to learn. Flacco's a veteran. I mean, I hope they didn't think they were necessarily going to the Super Bowl this year. Maybe they did. I wouldn't have thought that, but I think he needs to learn more about how to manage his emotions, how to manage being the leader of 30 something men at this point, being the quarterback. So hopefully he takes this as a learning experience and understand that quarterbacks don't just tap out, even when they want to.
Understood.
Well, actually, young man is from Gainesville, Florida, about an hour southwest of my hometown here. I watched him in college. He's a freak of an athlete now. That's what got him drafted, but his accuracy was always in question with me, even when he was at the University of Florida. I mean, he would throw the ball 40 yards right to the opposing team. I mean, I was surprised. It really surprised me to see him get drafted as high as he did.
It
I
did.
just felt like his mechanics wasn't there at the time. Now, grant what I'm saying. I was very happy for him, very happy for him because I know he looked like us and where he came from, and I know financially, by him getting drafted that high, was going to be some guaranteed money to at least set him up for life if it's managed right and help, of course, some family members. But his passing skills have always been in question with me. And his maturity level certainly wasn't there, as Coach Tish talked about. But he just was not a great passer to me. Same way I pegged Tim Tebow when I told people he'll never make it as an NFL quarterback. They all thought I was crazy. I said if he slide to a position, maybe a hybrid or tight end or something, where they can put little formations in where he can throw like halfback passes, he'll be fine. His toughness skills is not in question. But let me get back with Anthony Richardson. So that's not surprising me. They can bring him along. He just don't have the mechanics at this stage, but he can certainly get there with the proper coaching. That's always been my take on Anthony Richardson. I'm one of his biggest fans, but I have to look at it for what it is, not for what I want it to be at this time. So that's not surprising to me.
Okay. All right, Fritz.
Him getting benched, I think, is a positive thing for him. He could sit back and regroup and learn. Flacco's a good professional. He's a professional. He could teach him and show him what's the standard, what he has to be a professional. Um, Him being benched, I believe, is a good break for him. He needs to like recoup, needs to figure out his mechanics, do some extra work afterwards. So this is his full year, and every time he tries, he gets hurt. So it's like he hit the wall. It's like he hit the wall. So he needs to come back, pause, regroup, and retool himself. I believe he can with the right coaching, like Coach Stud said, and sit back, look at things differently, and like Coach Teacher said, work on his maturity. I think he'll be fine. He got the right quarterback to help him with that.
Well, I think sometimes if you get into the right program, you can do wonderful things. I don't think maybe the boy in Carolina, if he was in the right program, he might do better. Anthony Richardson, if you don't get in the right program, the right system that's going to make you successful, like Jalen Daniels, like uh, Williams in Chicago, then it's going to hurt you. And you got to be able to get in the right system, have the right coaches, have the line. You got to have that relationship with that line. Say, hey, man, I eat Y'all eat.
Right.
You know, I need y'all to block some damn body. You look at a bunch of these games and you see these offensive linemen not blocking no damn body. Guys running right by them. And they're getting the quarterbacks killed. But the quarterbacks also got to be able to get out of that pocket. You got to have that sense when to step up and get away from the heat. You got to have that sense when to step around. You know, if you don't have that, you know, it's gonna mess you up. Yeah.
I had told Fritz when I was watching them and doing the whole Columbine thing, how he wasn't talked about as being in that top 5 of quarterbacks that they were looking at until like the last 2 weeks. And it was like, yeah, I don't know. I guess more of his videos started. He, I think, went from what, number 15 to number 5. And it was like, yo, what happened? But they watched him throw balls like Coach Stud said, from one end of the field to the next and be caught, that it was like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe we overlooked him. Combine, yes. So, I mean, at this point, if he want them dollars, better learn very quickly.
And I didn't think that what's the boy's name in Carolina?
Bryce Young?
No?
Bryce Young. I didn't think that he was that prototype type quarterback. I thought when he was in the draft that he needed to get to the right team. If he didn't get to the right team,
Totally agree.
yeah, he wasn't gonna make it. You know.
But I don't like the fact that they're breaking his spirit. That bothers me as someone who likes to, who enjoys the sport. As you watch him on the sideline, it's one thing to tell me you're going to teach him and, he's there to learn. But then when you get your coach saying little sly remarks here and there, where it's like, come on, dude, did y'all really think y'all were going to make the Super Bowl this year? Like, what position are you putting him in to even learn better? What's the dude name that they put in front of him? Fritz, what's the quarterback name?
Dalton.
Andy Dalton. Exactly. Yes. Who learning from him?
Mm-hmm. He done been shopped around the league.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just takes time, and when you got some of these clubs are just terrible. I tell Coach Eric, just bet against Carolina every week. You're gonna get money. He like points though. He like to take them. And he did tear his head off because he liked to take them. Yeah. Just bet against Carolina, bet against Cleveland. I don't know whether James Winston gonna do anything there. But you can bet against all these people.
B. Brown.
What's up, people?
B. Brown.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Welcome.
Doing fine.
That's good. That's good.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm sorry. I'm doing good. I'm sorry I'm late. Kids went trick or treating, but I'm not. I'm right back now.
Okay.
It's okay. You're looking good, Coach.
Hey, I'm making America great again.
Yo, it was a pleasure meeting you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Oh man, most definitely. Trust me, it was my pleasure to meet y'all, love couples.
We told you we was coming down. We told you we was coming down.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm just now getting a little bit, most of my voice back. I lost it saying talk. Yeah.
Really?
What? No voice? Uh-oh. American, now hear that? B. Brown had no voice.
Man, I had to push it out. But I appreciate y'all, man. It was glad seeing every last one of y'all, man. We, much love. Right. Needed it.
Sure.
Yeah.
How you like the gumbo?
Oh, the gumbo woke me up. That's my first time ever eating gumbo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I was scared. Jude wanted me to get one so he can eat it. He wanted 2 cups.
Trust me, Mr. Hall made up for what you didn't give him. Believe me.
Yeah. Hey, Where Black Jesus at? Where Black Jesus?
He's down in Riceboro having a fit.
Literally having a fit.
That boy. Ooh,
Yeah, I know I'm a hit tonight.
boy. He need to get him a woman, man. Hey, that boy there. Ooh.
we had them conversations while you were MIA that weekend.
Oh man, it's gonna take a strong one. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna take a strong one for me too. So we both in the same boat. I got the love couples on here. I got Juice and Tish and Fred and Eric. And see, y'all married, so y'all good. And I'm sorry about the Yankees, but they got their butt tore up in.
I didn't think they was gonna win anyway. We talked about the Yankees. I told y'all they come around just when it's time for playoff season, do a little bit. They should be embarrassed the way they lost that game yesterday.
Yeah. That was little school baseball, man.
That was just horrible.
All those errors and
Oh my God.
The high-paying men
yeah.
did the worst.
Yeah. How you gonna not catch that ball? And how you not gonna cover first base?
Listen,
Yes.
we were screaming at the TV like, what are you doing? Why isn't anybody at first base?
Yeah.
But then what's the name didn't even make no real effort to even get to first base. Forget about the pitcher.
Yeah.
You cover first base. Why weren't you running to cover it?
Yeah.
It was just a what kind of show.
But somehow, I don't know if the ball went to somehow he took an angle. I don't know what that he just stopped. I don't know what he was thinking. But when they got to 3, I know they wasn't gonna win. They were just holding on just to get one, for they don't have to be embarrassed.
They
See,
lucky
my
they
Mets
got that
did better
one.
than they did.
Yeah.
You see the Mets? The Mets balled out better
Yeah.
than they did. We just ran out of gas.
Yeah. Well, y'all can fill your tank up next year.
We'll be better next year for sure.
Yeah, give us some of that gumbo.
Oh, they'll be lit for that, though.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So
What we up to now, Jew?
Oh, we got up to the Dodgers. That's exactly what we up to now.
Oh,
Dodgers.
yeah, the Dodgers.
What about the Dodgers? Y'all gonna talk about the Dodgers?
That's what we was talking about. That was the.
The Dodgers brought a team in. Those are a bunch of what they call ringers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dodgers went and got and brought a team.
I mean, with that price tag, they should have won, don't you think?
Yeah, they should have. Couldn't help but win.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll be right back after these messages, and then we'll go on to Jalen Hurts. Y'all look at Jalen Hurts and why he couldn't play golf with Obama.
Need your garments cleaned with care and with a professional touch? Then bring them to One Price Cleaners in Garden City at the Old Farmers Market on Highway 80. Service you can count on.
Hello, I'm Richard Coleman, and I'm running for the office of Sheriff of Chatham County. And when I'm elected, I promise to inspect what I expect. Chatham County, it's time for a change, and that change is me, Richard Coleman.
Okay. Now we're back, and we got Jalen Hurts. He was prohibited from playing golf with Barack Obama due to a $255 million contract clause. I didn't read the contract. What clause in it? I guess he can't go play sports that he can't play another sport or what?
Now he
anything that may injure basically his hands.
yeah.
or his back.
Yeah. It's a lot of clause. It's a lot. You give somebody that much money, it's a lot of clause in there. You know, only thing they want you to do is play for the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't play no volleyball. Don't go play golf with a bomber. Don't go none of that. You know, it's a couple players that had a big contract. I can't remember now because they violated their contract because they did something that was in there and they lost. They violated and they lost the money. And with us, they weren't looking for something. Especially if you ain't playing, they need to find something in that contract to get their money back. he need to go do something.
Rich don't like that.
My hand's up. My hand is up. If he do something stupid, they'll take his money away. I can name 2 athletes that they did something stupid and it was in their contract and they got their money taken away. Jason Williams of the New Jersey Nets got his money taken away. Michael Vick got his money taken away.
Yeah.
There was somebody else. It was a player for Carolina. He said a derogatory remark about the LGBT community. Gone. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you can't just not think or be insensitive because your money's going to be gone. You know what I mean? Gone.
Well, but the ironic part of the golf tournament is the owner of the Eagles hosted it.
Yeah, but
he knew. I know. I'm just saying. I mean, he knew Hurts couldn't play.
I played golf before, and if you're not used to it, like it has a lot of mechanics that you got to do with the golf to hit it a long shot. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of concentration, and it's a different mechanic than for football. So I get that they don't want to mess up. He's getting paid a lot of money, so there's going to be a lot of clause in the contract what he can't do. The other person was Jay Will for the Chicago Bulls. He riding a motorcycle, and then what he do? They put it in his contract. Don't ride a motorcycle. We don't want you to get hurt. We give you this money. Ride the motorcycle, get hurt, done.
Yeah.
You know, so some of those clauses is to protect.
It's good. Yeah, some of them are good. You shouldn't be on the motorcycle if you're a professional athlete. You should never ride a motorcycle until your career is over. There's no reason for you to get on one unless you just want to give it up. And you can't feel sorry for them when the dumbasses get on it and something happened to them.
Yeah.
You can't.
Go ahead, Coach Eric. But it's 2 kind of contracts.
The first time I heard
it's 2 kind of contracts. Yeah, it's 2 kind of contract. It's a black contract and it's a white contract. Remember that now. What's in their what's in Brady them contract ain't in Jewish Hall contract. You know, so and it ain't in Brett Favre. If it was in Brett Favre contract, he wouldn't have took all those people in Mississippi money. And then trying to sue Shannon Sharp. Come on, bro. You know.
This football game is giving me agina. Go ahead, Coach Stud.
Well, the first time I really understood that was when Jameis Winston got drafted out of Florida State by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they told him, "You done with baseball." You know, because he really wanted to play. We really wanted to play baseball. They told him, "No, you done with baseball." And Ben spoke about Jay Williams, which Coach Fritz spoke about. I remember him on the motorcycle, but I agree with Brennan. It definitely should be not riding a motorcycle in there at all. Ben Roethlisberger for the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know, they reconstructed his face, put so many screws in it. He was riding one without a helmet. I don't know whether Jay Williams had a helmet, but I can understand that. But hey, when they lay that money out there, they saying, hey, you ain't gonna put your body in certain situations. If you do, we're gonna rescind on this contract, on this money.
Yep.
So it's understood, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to go swing that golf club with no Barack Obama.
Yeah. Well, he need to start playing some. He need to start playing some football. Talk about playing golf, really? Shit, man, please. He need. he need to start throwing no damn interception. Let me play golf. 4.
But now you play golf, don't you?
Yeah, I've been playing golf for 40 years.
Really?
Yeah. Great. You can play golf. You can play golf till you're 100 years old. It ain't physical. It's more mentally. You got to know what's the right club. You know, it's great. You got to know if, you 265, you will either want to be in the fairway or you want to be in the trees. I take a 3 wood and hit 260 in the fairway, and the guys play with me. They got this big, they're gonna take their drive out and they way across the street. And I said, I'll see y'all when y'all come back over here. Hey, yep.
Okay.
Hey, hit for show and putt for dough.
Yeah, well, he got $255 million, and if they tell him that he can't play golf, then he shouldn't play golf. If he want to play golf that bad and want to mess his $255 million up, who are we to feel sorry for him?
Mm-hmm.
He'd be all right. I'm not crying a tear for him. Nick Bosa called Colin Kaepernick a clown. And then Nick Bosa is on doing the interview today with a MAGA hat on.
Well, it wasn't his interview.
Right, he was in it though.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You saw that MAGA hat.
Nick who?
Bosa.
San Francisco, isn't it?
49ers, yeah.
You got it right when you said Nick.
Do I know him?
He went. Didn't he go to Ohio State or something?
Yep.
Yeah, he played for Ohio State. Got drafted. Went to San Francisco. That's where he played right now.
Don't he have a brother in the NFL too? Isn't it like Bosa?
Yeah.
Coach Doug?
Yeah, he got a brother currently playing named Derek Watts, and they also the other brother that was the most notable of the three, J.J. Watts, who's retired, was a sack leader, sack machine out there at the Houston Texans.
Right.
And Bosa is the Watts' brother.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a brother named Derek Watson.
And the other one played for Pittsburgh.
Derek Bosa. Yeah.
Bosa, right.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I ain't never heard of that.
I'm sorry. I was confused. Yeah, he got a brother named Derek Watson. I was thinking about the one for Pittsburgh. My mistake. Thank you, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a brother Bosa.
No, his brother plays for the L.A. Rams.
The Rams.
I mean, for the L.A. Chargers. L.A. Chargers. Yes.
I get them confused too. They got the same colors.
And what he said about Kaepernick? What he said about him?
That Colin Kaepernick was a clown.
So I believe, wasn't that statement made though, him calling him a clown a couple of years ago when Kaepernick was doing the whole kneeling thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I believe he was in college when he said that. But somebody else was doing an interview. I think it was the quarterback for the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Was in the middle of an interview, and Bosa comes in, camera shot with the MAGA hat on, basically pointing to it like endorsing the fact that he's voting for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just
that's not your interview. If you want to talk about you promoting this man, you do it when you're being interviewed, not when someone else is being interviewed. Secondly, Kaepernick was a clown because he expressed very quietly how he felt about what was happening in the world at that time by kneeling.
Mm-hmm.
You felt that was clown behavior, but that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that a man can kneel because of something he believes in very dignifiedly, You jump in the middle of someone's interview promoting this crazy ideology that's going around from this man, and you're not a clown.
Mhm.
No one has nothing to say about what you're doing.
Mhm.
Like, the double standard is just crazy.
Yeah.
Anybody thinking about voting for Donald Trump is a clown or
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
And that's just the way I feel. If you don't like it, I said it.
Right.
There's plenty of them here in Savannah.
Yeah.
There's idiots that think that Trump is going to save the world and that taxes are going to be fine. If Trump wins, they all fail because everything gonna go crazy. He ain't gonna have nobody doing nothing. And all the ones who thinking that they're gonna have something ain't gonna have a damn thing because Trump is gonna ruin the world. And that's what it's coming to.
Yeah.
You didn't have nothing 8 years ago. Why would you have something now?
Yeah. And my thing is this here. Every time people that look like us defend us, you got people that don't look like got a lot of shit to say. Okay, he kneeled because that white policeman officer had his knee on that man's neck and killed him. Period.
Right.
That's what happened. So it's like every time we stand up to them, it's a problem. Donald Trump is one of the most gutless men in American history. He worse than Hitler. Yes, I said it. The words coming out of my mouth is not affiliated with Ebony source proprietor. Anybody that vote for that fool is a clown itself. And that go for the white one, the black one, or whoever. Donald Trump ain't gonna do nothing for y'all. Donald Trump is about Donald Trump. And I know this is a sports show, but sports and politics go together anyway. It been to Bill Russell and the rest of them.
Right.
You know, we got 5 days left. And they still are talking about voting for this idiot. He's an idiot. He's a rapist. He's 52 bankruptcy. He's 34 felon. Okay. He was on an island messing with young boys. He stole his mama and sister and brother money that his daddy left for him. And this the man y'all want to run this country? Man, I ain't going back.
Okay.
I ain't going back.
Okay.
I had a moment, y'all. I'm sorry. I had a moment.
Yeah, that
Brown
was
say he ain't going back.
I ain't going back. You know, even if he become president, I ain't going back.
well, we got enough of Donald.
I had enough for Donald.
Wembley.
That's exactly what "Make America Great" mean, Coach Bernard. Exactly what it mean when you say you ain't going back. But I ain't gonna get on politics.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
That's exactly what it is, man. Hey,
Wembley and Chet. What is Wembley and Chet? Y'all know what that is?
That's Wembley is the Wembanyama, and Czech is they both was rookie at the same time, but I think Wembanyama is a little bit better than him. This is NBA.
Yeah. Check is the white kid with the bushy hair.
Czech Holmgren is his name. He's a little rough around the edges. I think Wembanyama is a little bit more polished than he is. Wembanyama could shoot from the outside. He could block. He could change the game to his favor if he has to. Czech is just getting himself acclimated with the game because he was out a year. So this is actually his rookie year. So he's well, I don't know if it's his rookie year, but he's getting acclimated to the game. So they're trying to compare the two. Right now, it's not even close.
I was about to say they don't play alike at all. Not to me, anyway.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Wembanyama's a bad boy. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Wembanyama's a bad
He
boy.
put that weight on.
Yeah. Like those European people that come in the NBA, they polish. They learn fundamental, how to dribble a basketball, how to see the court, when to pass, when not to pass. American, all they want to do is slam dunk and jump over somebody's head, and that's why the last 3 NBA draft, the number 1 picks was European people.
Yeah.
And they playing ball.
Yeah, they go by the fundamentals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a special that Larry Johnson was talking about. He said, back in the days, I was more power, athletic. He said, once I hurt my back, I had to learn the fundamentals. He said the guys from the Europeans, they learn the fundamentals since they're young, and they know where to be at. What they know the fundamentals. Once you know the fundamentals, and then you athletic on top of that, you're doing very well. You know what I'm saying? They don't want just the athleticism only. Business, teams want you to. They want to know if you know the fundamentals, if you could play with others, and that's basically that when it comes to the fundamentals.
Yep.
So you got to be. Go ahead, brother.
The European, they pace is much slower than our NBA though. Now with they fundamental and when they get up the pace, they be something to be reckoned with now. Because they say they got that fundamental, but they pace is a much slower pace than ours over here. But once they match our pace with their fundamentals, they be something to be reckoned with.
Yeah. They start from top of the key to the elbow. We start behind the 3-point line and then try to get to the elbow. Make it make sense. It don't.
Right.
Fritz.
I just look at it like Luka Doncic, as you can see right now, he has matured. He has the fundamentals. He's more mature now, so you can see how his game has elevated now. When all of everything is coming together for him. So that's one person. Like, I don't know if y'all ever paid attention to Manu Ginobili. He had the fundamentals and he had the athleticism and the skill. He was that nice, and he was a lefty. So that's about that.
Yeah, man. Luka Doncic talking a lot of noise, y'all. You see when he hit that shot and he said, "This what the F I do."
That's right. That's right.
That white boy shouted, boy. That boy, that's a bad boy. If he learned how to play some defense and get a little faster, yeah, that ain't gonna never happen. But man, he talk a lot of noise, boy. That boy, he playing some ball.
He do play some ball. He's slow. He's not fast. He's just slow, and he gets what he wants. He that's the fundamentals. He's not going against it. He's not forcing anything. He's doing it smooth, and you can see it. It's at his own pace.
Yeah. And you know why he's smooth? Cause he got that sister with him every night. That's why. Yep. He know what to get.
Can somebody go get Aaron Rodgers off the carpet and tell him he supposed to throw the ball and he's supposed to be winning and he can't have no attitude when he's supposed to be leader of the team? I don't know, but that's just what I say. We're gonna talk about what was Jamar's next thing about power teams in some divisions or something. Let me see what he had. Power teams in each division in the NFL. Woo!
Here we go. This is good. Julius Hall, you could go first.
Well, y'all know that Kansas City is the power of all power, so we're just gonna put them out there, and we ain't even gonna touch that. Nothing else over there. But but you got the Bills. They 6-2, and the Steelers 6-2, in the AFC North is the Steelers, and the AFC East. You got the Bills 6-2, and the Texans in the AFC South 6-2. So that's a tough. All them those cats are playing ball. They playing ball. So
Green Bay is 6-2 also, aren't they?
Who?
Green Bay.
Green Bay 6-2, but they're in the NFC North. The NFC.
It's all divisions. If you look at the whole thing, like you said, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Buffalo, you got Houston. Yeah. Kansas City 7-0. Washington Redskins.
I didn't hear that. What you say?
I said the
Oh,
Washington
whatever.
Commanders. Washington Commanders, 6-2. Detroit.
Listen, are we gonna talk about that Hail Mary, or we just gonna overlook that?
We're gonna talk about that in a second because it was the greatest play I seen.
The
this
greatest play I've ever seen.
year. Well,
Listen, that was good. I turned away. I don't know what I was doing. I turned away.
I don't even, but you heard me screaming.
I heard her
Yeah.
scream. I said, "What happened?" She's like, "This Hail Mary." And I had to look at it. I was like, "This." Oh,
Just
me and Bernard sitting there, we say, what the
Yeah.
what the hell just
Yeah.
happened?
I know.
mean, that was just so unbelievable, especially because the other team is already celebrating. And
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
were.
are y'all serious? And it was just wow.
Yeah.
So like,
They were.
It was
Celebrating. You are absolutely correct.
you learn that in Little League football. Yeah.
yeah, right?
You learn in Little League football, if you do a Hail Mary, you bat the ball down, not up. Number 20, he pat the ball up. And the rest is history.
Yep.
That's because he wasn't back deep enough. The ball nearly almost went all the way over his hand. He wasn't back deep enough. If they'd have been back deep enough, the defendant wouldn't have been back there. They allowed the defendant to get behind them, and the ball couldn't have been thrown no perfect. Actually, what they done, they underestimated Jalen Daniels' arm strength. They didn't get back far enough. He jumped. He gave it all he can give it, but he just wasn't. His jump wasn't high enough, and the ball he was able to just tip it instead of knock it back, and it fell right in the receiver's hand. And me and my brother-in-law loved it once we realized what had happened.
Yeah. Once we realized what had happened, we said, man, damn. That was a good play.
That was a great play.
It was a great
Especially
play.
to be on the winning end.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine them over underscores.
All those people that didn't think Dan Quinn was a good head coach, they passed on him in the past. He's 6-2 now. You know what I'm saying? He's 6-2. So, at this time, at the halfway, close to the halfway point, what they normally say, you are what your record say you are.
Yeah. And the Cowboys, what they are, they're gonna be 3-5. They're gonna be 3-5. They don't have a good team. They have a terrible coach. If you know for a fact that you got one wide receiver and all you got to do is take him out, and Dak don't throw the ball too far. And it's time to change. And it's trying to put those boys in a position to win. And it's trying to change the
owner.
No, it may be the owner, but I'm blaming this on that sorry coach too, and the defensive coach.
But how much you think control that they really have? They have. We see.
Yeah, they have control enough to call the plays. That fool don't call no plays. He just get the players in there.
I just think he's a control and is not allowing the coaches to do their job.
First thing first, I could talk. I'm a Cowboy fan, so let me tell you.
Whatever.
The offensive line is thin. You have no running back or no running game. Troy Aikman is not coming through the door. Michael Irvin's not coming through the door. Emmitt Smith not coming through the door.
Tony Dorsett.
Moose Johnson not coming through the door. Novacek not coming through the door.
Yeah, but he could have brought people through the door, and he did not.
The tight end got the tight end that they have. He got hurt. You got two people that's studs on the defense. They hurt. So, if one goes down, you got somebody to fill that spot up. So, I guess the owner knew that this year was going to be a rebuilding year because you can't, I'll have to say this. What you put out there this year is trash. Bernard Brown, I'm using your word.
There you go. Trash.
Trash. And I have to admit that I'm a Cowboy fan. So what you put out there this year, because you can't run for nothing and you can't stop the run.
Listen, Jerry Jones did not come into this season thinking this was no doggone rebuilding.
Rebuild.
He came in with expectations, but wanted to be cheap and not go out there and get the players that he needed and complain all at the same time. That's why they're not going. You want Dak to create a miracle, but you're not giving him the tools he needs to create this miracle.
Ooh.
So come on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Say it again. Say it again.
Ooh.
You know.
I mean, I feel the same way about the Jets, even though they just got a touchdown. But listen, the owners are literally just that. They're the owners. They're making decisions about things. To me, it's like, do y'all even know the game that y'all own?
Yeah. Certain owners do that. Kansas City let the coaches coach. That's why they're gonna win the championship 3-3-3. Washington owners is letting. If it wasn't for the Washington owner letting Dan Quinn and all those play like they're playing and coaching, it's period. And Detroit gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Period.
I think so too, though.
They got the best team in the NFL.
I didn't know y'all smoke.
They got the best team in the NFL. Yeah. They got the best team in the NFL, Detroit.
I didn't know y'all smoke. The
And-
best team in the NFL is clearly the undefeated team in the NFL.
No, they undefeated,
They're
Jude, but
undefeated now.
they got 4 wins that they shouldn't have had. They got 4 wins they shouldn't have had.
Hold on. Let me call the
Period.
commission. Ask him whether that count.
Oh,
Hey, commissioner, 4 wins that you shouldn't have. Does that count against you?
Hey.
Oh
Detroit-
no, he said Bernard. He said you got to count all wins as wins.
Oh, okay.
It's close only in
Bernard,
Orchard.
Bernard, I'm ordering a new Kansas City jersey. It got it's a zebra stripes, and they come with the whistle, and it has a ref hat, so I could blow the whistle, and I could agree with Kansas City.
Why don't you get that for the Cowboys?
Yeah. Hey,
They don't need it right now.
they don't
Trust
need
me.
it because they
don't need
ain't
it
got
right
no
now.
pity. They ain't got nothing.
nothing. No skin in the game.
None whatsoever. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
They got Love out there looking better than Dak.
Yeah. Hey, Coach Aaron looking better than Dak.
Hey, but something wrong with Dak. You see how he throw? Watch him when he getting ready to throw the ball. He look like he's struggling. How he's got a very unorthodox throw. It's something going on with Dak.
He forgot the rule, brother.
Something going on. But the Cowboys, the injury bug have hurt Dallas. If it wasn't for that, Dallas would be competitive. You know, now this is America's team. Now that Georgia Dome, you're gonna see plenty of that gray and blue up in there Sunday.
The rule is that you don't let Becky drain you dry right before the game. Michael Jordan taught people that. You don't do that.
He just proposed to Becky, what, a couple of weeks ago?
And
Yeah.
she will drain him dry.
Hey,
Pocketbooks and all.
hey. Becky ain't got nothing to do with Dak. Dak been sorry before he got Becky. Hey, if he can't throw a long ball, I know he ain't throwing a long ball in that bedroom.
And I think the Jets have given Aaron Rodgers too much authority.
Man, Aaron.
That's your team, man.
Yeah, but
They just
He
go.
scored a touchdown. Oh,
so he
Yeah.
dropped, he didn't cross the plane.
call reverse.
I don't know why these guys. Why do you drop the ball when you going into the end zone? Get in the end zone, then
End
drop
zone.
the ball.
Yeah, that's the second time that happened. That dude did it last week.
And dude did in college, but it wasn't that college and they gave it to him.
The call, yep.
So that's not even considered first and goal.
No, he dropped the ball.
Did the other team get it?
Yeah, the other team
That was
get
the
it.
fourth down.
No, it wasn't fourth down. He just didn't do. He just didn't do the ball right.
Right.
Why
so
drop the ball?
how did he lose possession of? How did the Jets lose possession?
Because
Aaron Rodgers.
It went out of. It went to the It went to the back. It went out of the end zone.
Oh, okay.
That's a touchback. The Texans ball on the 20. If it rolled out through the back pylon, it would be the Texans ball on the 20.
He didn't cross the plane with the ball. He dropped the ball before he crossed the plane. And then the ball kept rolling and it went out of bounds. So it becomes the Texans' ball. And then now you're giving this dude life. Oh, this is the first time I see him running like that. Don't do that, dog.
He did that on purpose. We'll be right back.
Hey there. Are you ready to amplify your voice and embrace your passion? Tune in to Our Black Media Network, where community comes first and every story matters. We're here 24/7, delivering powerful content on everything from financial literacy to the latest in sports and mental health. We are unapologetically real, reflecting the heartbeat of our community with programs that inspire, empower, and drive change. Join us on all major media platforms to celebrate our unique voices and advocate for the change we want to see. With over 50K monthly viewers, our network is your go-to destination for authentic, engaging content. Be a part of the movement. Be a part of the change. Tune in to Our Black Media Network today and let your voice be heard.
Okay, we got about 26 minutes left, and we're going to talk about who's so far y'all's picks for Coach of the Year so far.
In NFL, what?
Oh, Andy Reid. All y'all think Andy Reid should be Coach of the Year? Really? All of y'all?
Nah.
All of y'all. That is so good. It's finally good to know that all y'all came around. Coach Stud said Andy Reid. Really? Huh? You got the flow.
I'm going to go with Mike Tomlin. I'm going to tell you why. He got mediocre, good, hard talent on the Steelers team. He made a quarterback switch and continue to win ball games. If Pittsburgh can keep it ugly or muck up a game, they're going to pull it out. And he's never had a losing season now, and it's time for us to step up and give Coach Tomlin his props at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Bernard.
I'm gonna go with the Detroit Lion coach. I think he's doing a fantastic job, and what he's doing, he's bringing Little League football into the National Football League. Things he's doing, we used to do at Little League, pitch the ball to the tackle and throwing it back in. You know, he beating them with high school, plays. That team is one. Is no friction. Everybody's on the same page and they're winning. And on both ends, special team, defense, offense, the coaching staff.
Detroit
coach. Yeah. Right now, he's the leading candidate, not only Coach of the Year, he's the leading candidate to win the Super Bowl. He could have won it last year if he didn't, did what he needed to do. Should have kept stumping San Francisco. He learned now. And he played for the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And he dragged them 63-0, right?
Yeah.
American team, American shame. Yeah.
I mean, do we have to stick with football?
Yeah, it's Coach of the Year for football.
I like D'Amico for the Texans. I think the way he's turned that team around, because obviously prior to him, I hated the Texans. I wouldn't even watch them, no matter who they played. But I like the maturity that he's brought to the young guys there. And I like the way, he coaches them, the maturity that comes with the coaching of them. And they've definitely been a good team to watch last season and this season. So he would be my pick.
And if we're just going to end the show, if Fritz say anything about the Dallas Cowboys coach.
I agree with Coach Stud, with Mike Tomlin. He did a quarterback change because he knows now it's divisional games that's coming up, and he's 6-2 right now. right? Ooh,
What is happening
Jets.
right now?
Sorry, Jets. And he scored a touchdown. Oh
I,
my God,
I
I'm
don't
done.
know. So.
Mike Tomlin is coaching his butt off. They 6-2, and they got the meat of their schedule now. And he put Russell Wilson in, who's a seasoned quarterback, who's an experienced quarterback, who knows how to lead a team. And they got those divisional games. He knows they mean a lot, because if he's 5-1 in his division, he's going to win out. So I thought that was a great coaching move, and he should get Coach of the Year. He should get his flowers and everything.
Okay. Could all y'all look in your wallet and get that card out that makes you sports analysts? I'd like for y'all to all turn them in. What the hell is y'all talking about?
Yeah, they ain't gonna get to Kansas City.
What the hell is y'all talking about? We got one undefeated team that's playing like they ain't never, like everybody else. They playing lights out. They beating you.
They're not
Clemson
playing.
matter.
Hello?
They beating you.
Hello?
Don't
They're
come me down by
winning.
no referees.
Hello?
Listen,
the
they're winning.
refs
They're
the refs
not
gave him 4
lights out.
games. Hello? Yeah, the refs gave
Yeah.
Kansas City 4 games. Oh yeah, we saw those games. You know, there's nothing we could
Yeah.
say. Oh, the refs gave him the Super Bowl too. Yeah, we understand that.
Mute Fritz. Mute Fritz.
You said Kansas City.
Listen, man. I don't know what y'all looking at. What are y'all talking about? Listen, man. Kansas City is the team. You know who I give the Coach of the Year? And I want y'all to listen to this real good. Coach of the Year. It ain't even Andy Reid. Coach of the Year in the NFL are all those people brave enough to bring their team to play Kansas City. They get Coach of the Year. How you gonna be brave enough to play the Kansas City Chiefs?
Coach said it's your brother-in-law.
Walking with our chests out like that. That's who should get Coach of the Year. If you brave enough to come in LA, if you even brave enough to call us time to put us on your schedule.
No more gumbo for you.
I know it. No more. No more Selma. When the last team went undefeated and won the Super Bowl, it was the Miami Dolphins.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, and that's the last team.
And how many years ago was that?
50 years ago.
Exactly.
1972.
Yeah.
We ain't going undefeated, but we gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And
who can beat us?
Those are not even clean wins.
It don't matter.
There you go.
When we get to the Super Bowl, we don't care whether they win clean, nasty, dirty, unwashed. I don't give a damn. They win in the books. It's going when you pick up your grandkids pick that book up 50 years from now. What they gonna say? Oh, that was Kansas City in 2024 won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have an asterisk. They're gonna have an asterisk behind it, and the kids are gonna say, "What's that asterisk for?"
No, they got to have the asterisk behind the Dallas Cowboys because they're gonna say that Dak refused to give them their money back.
NCC. Now they definitely need to get rid of that boy.
That's where the asterisk gonna come from. Ain't no asterisk gonna be man. Come on, man. Y'all know that's football.
If Kansas City go down to Bourbon Street, New Orleans, they ain't gonna win it. Cause boy, they
offensive player. Y'all get this one here. This is easy too. Offensive player of the year so far in the NFL.
Washington Redskins quarterback.
Daniel.
He's the player of the year, rookie of the year, and offensive player. He getting all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find some stamps. I saw all 4 of y'all shaking your head like this. I'm gonna find some stamps. Y'all mail that shit back to me real quick. Okay? Y'all mail them back to me. Mail them back to me real quick. How can you not give? How with the exceptional play that he's been doing? How can you not say Patrick Mahomes is the MVP and everybody else is behind him?
Stop it.
This boy wills his team to win. He refuses. He leave it all on the field.
Nah.
Didn't you talk about the Hail Mary? Didn't you talk about the Hail Mary was the best play you seen?
I said it was a good play. I didn't say it was that he should be getting the MVP of the league for it. He didn't catch the ball.
The MVP is like this, Drew. they already know what they stand. Kansas City standing is. They know they're gonna get there. This boy taking a team that I don't even know 3 players from that team, and they playing some ball.
Exactly.
And they're playing some ball, and that boy playing some ball. You know, hey, beyond McHone, he can't even run. He just lucky to find spaces. He got talent around him, and he's a system. He's using the system what Andy Reid got him in. Take Mahone and put him somewhere else. Put him on the Dallas team. You get the same result. No plays, and trust me.
Nah. He's
Trust
a
me.
mobile quarterback that gets out of the pocket.
Yeah.
That's an immobile quarterback that stays in the pocket. Totally different team. You can take Mahomes and put him anywhere.
Yes.
You can take Mahomes and put him anywhere and win.
Yeah, nah.
Mahomes is a winner.
Nah.
He gonna will the other players to play better, like Michael Jordan did with Scottie Pippen and all the rest of them around him.
No.
Certain players make the other players play better. Y'all got to recognize that.
You think Jordan made Scottie play better?
Oh, ain't no question.
Oh,
no.
Scottie on another team would have just been another player.
We see that's not true when Jordan went to the Wizards?
Did they win? Did they win?
Did they win anything? No.
Did Chicago win anything?
It wasn't Chicago that needed to win. It was Jordan who needed to win. I think you got the roles reversed. I think Scottie made Jordan a better player.
No. Well, see, Jordan had to take his bumps. Remember, Detroit beat him up the first couple of years.
Yeah, true.
Boston first.
Tough.
Yeah.
Boston Celtics first, then Detroit.
Yeah. No. Jordan got calmed down and he realized he can't do it by himself. And then so they put Phil Jackson and they got a system and they went. Pippen, you see anybody that Jordan played with and they left, Pippen didn't do nothing after he left Jordan. Dennis is Dennis. Dennis was playing ball way before when he was killing Jordan in Detroit. And Dennis is Dennis. Horace Grant, he went to Orlando and Shaq and Penny carried him. You know, so at the end of the day, take Mahone and put him somewhere else, he would not win. He would not win. Period. He got Andy Reid and Kelsey and the rest of those boys with him. He looked like
another Andy Reid. He gonna make another Kelsey, and he gonna make another. We thought he wasn't gonna do that when Hunt left.
Who?
Hunt.
Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
No. They had that first boy there. Got in trouble.
Well, Kareem Hunt.
Oh, Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
And then we thought he wasn't gonna do nothing when Hill left, didn't it? Yeah.
Andy Reid is still there. It didn't matter. Andy
Reid ain't played that down.
He ain't played that down, but he got him in the system to win. Mahone is a regular quarterback if he go anyway.
Bernard, what football are you watching? Stop drinking them damn Miller Lite and Bud Light while you watching the game. Listen. This boy gets out of the pocket. He creates plays. He throws little crazy ass passes. He plays football. He's not playing that shit that they play on them other 31 teams. He playing football. Him and Kelsey, they playing football. They laddering balls and everything. They know how to win. They're having fun winning.
And you don't think Jaden Daniels is doing that?
Y'all looking at Bernard Frozen?
You don't think Jaden Daniels is doing that?
Jalen Daniels doing what?
Boy, I went out just in time.
Look, we got 2 big rounds up there.
Okay, I know.
One of them frozen, and they ain't moving.
How you do that?
I thought something was happening to him.
Look, I went out right at the right time when Jules asked my question. I went out.
Right. That foolish answer.
I don't know what football. What he ran drinking them natural lights. You better put them things down. They doing something with your brain. Talking about.
It's not Mahomes. I'm sorry.
Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. Period.
Well, he ain't won 2 MVP like your boy.
Who?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson got
MVP. MVP.
How many Super Bowls?
It
He got
don't
no Super
matter.
Bowl.
Coming
It's
soon.
coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah. See, this is more fun. I'm letting y'all just go on and on like Jamal would not cut you off.
Yeah, boy. Boy, be glad he going. Come on.
Aiden Daniels got y'all talking about them Commanders, because what we was talking about last year wasn't good compared to what we talking about this year.
Yeah. Hey, Trish, the Ebony Queen, you gonna host it next week, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And so, defensive player of the year. Who y'all like as the defensive player of the year so far? Don't you say nothing about Parsons down there, because he's not even playing.
He hurt.
TJ Watt.
Wow, that's a good one.
I don't know.
Man, that's a good one there.
Who you got, Coach Stud?
Dexter Lawrence for the New York Giants. Defensive tackle out of Clemson.
New York who?
The New York Football Giants.
What y'all
Hey,
think?
the team record. Hey, he's leading the lead in sacks. He's raising havoc on that D line, man. You better account for him.
Yeah. What's their record?
I got to pay attention to him now.
Hey, listen here. Look at his stats. This goes to individual stats.
You got to win to get the Heisman.
Right.
You got to win to get the Super Bowl trophy. You got to win to get the national championship trophy. He's not gonna get nothing on no 2-16. You know who the MVP, do the best defensive players in the whole NFL is?
Who that do?
Those referees that gave the Kansas City Chiefs those games.
You see?
There you go.
There you go. Finally.
You know?
There you go.
Brello will lure you in and then hit you with some whale off.
There you go.
He knew the answer all along. See?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah. Some of it was a little close, you know?
A little.
Yeah. We're going to get a referee's defensive player of the year. Exactly. We're going to get him. But if we didn't have to get that one, I agree with Coach Eric. That damn TJ Watts, boy, he is playing some ball. He carried Pittsburgh on defense.
Yeah.
You know, all they saying, don't lose the game. That defense is playing some good ball, and he the head leader. Besides him and the referee, I give it to them. And Coach Eric, I ain't never seen a stat win some games. Look at the stats.
You're absolutely correct. But when you speak about defensive player, they're going to talk about that sack leader. And he may very well get defensive player of the year.
Yeah. If they 2-15?
All right. We got 2 subjects left, and we got about 7 minutes and 2 subjects, 8 minutes and 2 subjects. Bronny James progress report. How y'all think he looking?
I'm going to take this one because I got the stats. Okay. He played 3 minutes the first game. So that's he averaging 4 minutes a game. Okay. He got his first 2 points was the other night. So he's 0.1. Okay. He had 2 assists the other night. So his assist is 0.1. And he got a daddy named LeBron James. So he's 100% playing in the NBA. So that's it.
Fritz?
That pretty much sums it up.
I think he needs to go to the G League. It's cool that they made history. They played together. But I think he needs to be polished off a little bit more and hone his skills. And he'll be all right. I just want to see what his brother do when he gets to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Tisha.
I think Bryce is a way better player. I think the pressure that they have on Bronny is a lot for his age, and the expectations of him being junior is a lot for a kid his age. I think he knows that he's nowhere near as good as his dad,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the love that he has for the game is what keeps that, positive spirit about him.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
needs to go to the G League, and they need to stop saying it as if it's a bad thing. He didn't play in college long enough to get that skill set that he needed to come to the NBA, and that's okay. These kids in the G League are some of them. Listen, look at Jordan Poole. That's all I knew him for, was playing in the G League until that one season he had the breakout with the Warriors, and then just like that, he got his money.
Mm-hmm.
Let Bronny go to the G League. I say for a good 2 years. Then let's see what he got.
Yeah.
Even though I think within those 2 years, Bryce will be ready to get out here.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Stud.
Hey, I'm going to piggyback on what Coach Tisha said. But listen, he can't keep holding up that active roster spot for them Lakers. He needs to go on down to the G League. And before the season is over, he done got his little fame playing on the court with his dad, but he's going to have to get up off the active roster spot. Seriously, I just don't believe the Lakers is allowing that, which we all know why, because who his dad is. But he's going to have to relinquish that spot there and go down there where he needs to be. But like Coach Tisha said, we will think a year, but it may be too late. He wasn't fully developed in college, less long now. And I just couldn't believe they drafted him that high. Even with LeBron, I wouldn't have pulled that trigger. Not me
What?
personally.
Where does his brother play?
A private school in private.
Yeah.
He's still in high school?
Yes.
Yeah.
And y'all done put him in the NBA already?
Oh, he's good.
He's good, and he grew.
Good.
He grew.
He's a better player than Bryce. Like, his game is really, really good.
Okay. And so let me ask you this. Jamal talking about send him the link. You already got the link. Let me ask y'all this. I think that he should sit on the side. I think he should stay on the team and be on the bench. Jamal talking about, yes, the brother is better. Let me see if I could get him the link. Oh, no. He say he think the brother is better. All y'all think the brother is better, eh?
Is better.
Yes.
He is better.
Okay. All y'all think so. I don't know what this is.
You'll see when Bryce gets out there, he's going to, and this is why I said Bronny needs to go for 2 years. Go long enough to learn, so when you do come back, they're not now comparing you to your younger brother. Because once you knock that self-esteem down, and dad is sitting at home or sitting courtside watching with the rest of us, that's going to be a different kind of pressure.
Well, I think that they should just leave him on. See, it's players that I've looked at watching the NBA that I don't never see get off the bench. So let him sit back there and let him stay with some players so he can grow his confidence. There's a lot of players don't get off it.
But he needs to play to get the skill.
Jamal, I sent you the link. You said he's better, damn it. Why you ain't got no videos of him uploaded? If he's better.
A lot of videos out there. They listen.
I'm talking about Jamal.
Game, they have a lot of people going to that little high school game when he's playing. Obviously, a lot of the, ones that got the moolah.
They wanted whatchamacallit to come in. They needed Bronny to come in.
Oh, okay.
Because I think Bronny is older than him by like 4 years.
Wow.
So it's Bronny's time right now. But when that kid comes out.
And last subject. Freddie Freeman. Braves let Freddie go and then pay Freddie that money. And Freddie went out to LA. But they were trying to pay Freddie, but Freddie figured he'd go to LA anyway. And I think they had matched in the last day or something like that, didn't it?
I don't know, but I know he didn't want to leave the Braves.
Yeah, but then they match it. I think it was the last day, the last couple of days.
Because he wanted to stay there, and they just won a championship. They just won a championship. They won the World Series with him. He did get his ring, but they didn't want to give him his money. So
I think they waited.
Yeah, I think after he'd already told he didn't want to go back on his word after he done told the Dodgers he was coming. So I think they had matched it. The Braves did, but it was too late.
I'll tell you one thing, this was his redemption tour. Because once he hit the Grand Slam, he hit like home run in 3 consecutive games. Once they went 3-0 and he was the one hitting home runs, I said, this is over. I don't care if the Yankees lucky they won one game because they were about to be swept.
Did he get MVP?
Yes.
He deserves it.
He did. And he's the first player to hit consecutive home runs in 6 World Series games.
Yep. What was it? A total of 12 points, I think.
Yeah.
All those points together.
Bad boy, he knocking the cover off the ball. He an alien too.
Oh, here we go.
Never know.
Couldn't be a show without the word alien in it, boy. I tell you.
Come check us out on Mondays.
Y'all brought it up. Y'all brought it up.
You see Freddie Freeman snatch the skin off. I told you I was an alien and put it back on.
Hey, Jamal wanted to get on here so he could have told y'all that y'all talking too much. But he couldn't get on there. Oh boy. Jamal.
No, we did not, Jay. And Planet Brooklyn.
What's Planet Brooklyn?
I don't know what he talking about.
He had the video loaded?
He's talking about the video from the Black Media Live.
Oh, okay.
Our Black Media Live. Ebony Sports Reporters Live.
Maybe next week.
Yep. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Ready. Thank y'all for coming out. Good night. God bless.
And we'll see y'all next time on the same bat channel, same bat everything.
No aliens allowed.
Good
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.